Hi, my name is April P. Williams, and I just wanted to pop in real quick to tell you about my book, Dreams Come True, first, and my second, Dreams Come True too, in the struggle finding hope. I wanted to share my mindset with you when I wrote these books. I was at a point in my life where I was very, very frustrated, and I think a lot of us were. This started about when Trayvon Martin was murdered, and every week I kept looking at another incident and another incident and another incident. And I think it gets to a point where you feel so frustrated, and you feel like you have no control, and people have a certain perception of who you are, and you just you don't know what to do. You just you're angry. You form a group where you go out, you march, or you run for some kind of political office. But all you know is that there has to be some kind of change for the positive. I found myself writing, which eventually turned into a book. Little did I know, I didn't plan it, but I wanted to write about brotherhood. I wanted to write about Black men, the men that we have in our families, the men that we have in our community that don't get any highlight. We don't let them shine. Uh, they almost go invisible, but they're there. I had in mind Sidney Poitier and To Serve with Love. Remember that movie? I don't know, it might not be in your generation, but that's what was in mine. Um, and think of the Denzel Washington or the Michael B. Jordan. Um, these type of men. Uh, they're in our communities. We don't see them because, for some reason they're invisible to the media, but we know they're there, and I wanted to highlight them. Um, there's G, who's the main character of the story, and then there is Jesse and Larry, his best friends. Larry, you just say, let's, and Larry says, go. He's down. Let's do it. Jesse is more cautious. He has to weigh everything, the pros, the cons. You'll be there all day. But he's a good guy. He's loyal, a loyal friend. Um, G, G is that guy that just seems like he has the wisdom, he has the the know-how. Even if he doesn't, he carries himself like he does. He's raised by his mom. He has a brother named Chip, and he has two sisters, Bella and Bryce. Uh, Single woman, Black woman, raised her children, did the best she could. And G is a school teacher, seventh grade, and Larry is a high school teacher, and he does real estate on the side. And Jesse is a high school guidance counselor. Every year they go down to the shore for vacation, just to unwind and talk about what dreams they have and how they're trying to accomplish them. And we don't see enough Black men in our schools. They're needed so badly. And so G is that teacher that goes above and beyond. We're so afraid of the streets raising our children. We go to work, and some of us have another job, and we're trying to keep a roof over their heads, clothes on their backs, and um, sometimes homework gets overlooked. Sometimes discipline gets overlooked. Sometimes those extracurriculars, there's no money left in the budget to make it happen. So G tried to be a filler for these kids. And one parent recognized it. Uh, her son name is Cedric. And at the end of the school year, she gives G uh, money in a card that she tells Cedric to give to his teacher. And he does. And when the kids are all gone, G picks up his card, he looks at it, admires it, and he decides, okay, let's see what's going on. He looks inside, and bam, there's money. Oh my God. So he wants to give the money back, but these kids are gone. You know how it is last day of school. They are gone. So this is where the story starts to shift. You know, sometimes we don't have a lot. But what little bit we have, we don't even realize how much a big difference that it can make in someone else's life. Just when you think, I have nothing else to give. I don't even have enough for myself. But you're even willing to share that little bit. Oh my God. We don't even realize what a difference that it can make. And it happens in this story. We meet some strong Black women. Joy has own business in real estate. Maya, her best friend, helps her out, and she's an entrepreneur. She is an advocate for kids. She brings out the gifts that they have. She allows them to explore what it is they like to do. She shows them how to start their own business. Oh, this is so good. The wisdom that comes from the story, the brotherhood, the sisterhood. Here's the story. Remember Love Jones? Remember, what's that? Love and Basketball. This is all good stuff. A good, positive story. So many nuggets you can get out of this. You may even see a little bit of G in yourself. But this is something that we don't see enough of, and I've wanted to represent those men who are going above and beyond and don't get the recognition they deserve. This is for you. Yes. And dreams come true too. In the struggle, finding hope. Oh, yes. This book is inspired by my mom. She was in World Trade Center when it got attacked, and she made it out just in time. And I think it was a devastating time for so many here in the United States. We were so vulnerable. It was such a regular day. And all of our lives just took a hit. Get angry, like, who are these people? What did we do to deserve that? I don't know much about Afghanistan or Iran or any of these countries. In the Middle East, we get up, we go to work, we come home, we complain, or we're happy or whatever, but we have a normal life. And now people from a country we know nothing about has just came and devastated us, man. So Danny Mac is feeling that kind of rage. Has a friend in college who mom didn't make it out of the tower. And he's angry. He is very angry. And what do you do when you have that kind of anger? So he joins the service. He wants to make it happen. He wants to right this wrong. And being in there, he befriends a sergeant, and He's from Newark, New Jersey. Shout out to Newark, New Jersey. And he's been in the military for over 8 years, and Danny's just getting there. And the sergeant gets murdered right there in front of him. Bullets are flying everywhere. Danny is stuck in fear, like can't move. Took another soldier to pull him down. And that just shifted something in him, you know? Like he realized at that moment he was a man. This ain't no joke out here. This is for real. And when it came time for him to rejoin, he got out. He had a sister. He has a sister named Lola, and she's married to Evan. And they have 2 boys, Lucas and Liam. Danny's a good brother. With his GI Bill, he helped his sister Lola buy the house that they live in. When he got out of the service, he went back to live with his sister and her family. And that's what it's about, man. When you're down and out, the family just comes. It's like we don't even think about it. He's frustrated. He's trying to find his way. He made some decisions that led him to wonder, how did I get here? You know, how did this happen? I didn't foresee this. You know, I'm supposed to be a millionaire by a certain age, and it just, here I am. I can't find a job. People look down on me. I'm in the military. I was in the military, and you know, you don't have enough education. Sorry, the job is filled. Come back at another time when you get some more education. And you know, this feel like people are looking down on you because you don't fit this box. And and this guy has put his life on the line for this country so that you could sit behind that desk and act like you're better than somebody. And you just feel you have no control again. You know, you have no control when you're in Afghanistan. You have no control when you come back. Everything is a fight, 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 fight. And you get to a point where it's like, okay, maybe I made a decision that I can't come back from. Maybe I betrayed myself because the results are devastating. And you get to a point where you just want out. And he's thinking about it. And, but then he meets this guy named G. Oh boy, do we need a G in our life. And G sees something in him that he didn't even know was still there inside of him. And G has started a camp, and he wants Danny to be a part of it. You know, when you're out here in these streets, in the city, you're at war. And when you come from Afghanistan, you've been at war. And he thought that, you know, if I could just bring these veterans and their stories and the streets and their stories, I could bring these 2 groups together. We could have brotherhood. We could rebuild the mindset. Danny is perfect for the job. And when Danny finally feels like, oh, I have purpose. He meets G, he goes to G's camp, and his mind is blown away. You'll be blown away. I was blown away. It's a beautiful story. Um, I just know that shining a light on the positive in the Black community is what we need right now. We got enough negative. We need positive. And here is our stories, the stories that nobody shines a light on. If you're looking for murder, if you're looking for drug wars or whatever, these are not the stories for you. Um, these are inspiring stories. They'll build up your character. They will allow the people who are not seen in the community, who are our backbones and uh, the pillars in the community, allow them to shine for a change. We have to let people know all over the world that we are good people. And we have struggles. We've been affected by different groups, and we fall for a lot of the traps that have been set, and we don't even know. And these stories touch that. I just wanted to pop in real quick, just so that you have an idea of the mindset that I was in. Shout out to Fiduciary Trust. That is the company my mom worked for. I might have said that already. 88 people they lost. It was a devastating time. Just tears every day. But we're resilient people. And with brotherhood, we get through it. And so I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to pop in real quick and share that with you. And I hope you hung in there with me for my stories, trying to get my thoughts together. Never done this before. But it's important to know that these strong-minded, wise men and women in our communities need to shine. We need to shine the light on them and their stories, and walk away encouraged, inspired, and know that, okay, wait a minute. I don't have to do this. I can do this. This technology has just shifted our community so quickly. So quickly. Anyway, listen, please treat yourself. You deserve these stories in your life. You deserve to meet these people. You deserve to think about your own life and how you can make a difference. You deserve to be inspired, and you deserve for the people in our communities and families who are stepping up. Your stories deserve to be told. This is for you. Thank you for listening. Be blessed.